If you focus on getting new customers all the time, then you're creating something that's really hard to sustain. It's hard work in the long term. So we want to create customers who create other customers. And if you want to know how, then keep watching this video. We really need to get to know our clients and their pain points, but traditional target audience exercises like creating an avatar for our ideal client is really where we're using our imagination, but our clients aren't in our heads, our clients are in front of us. So doing more than the traditional exercises can really improve what you offer, how you offer it, and the kind of things you do as your business develops. In short, it gives you tangible information that allows you to provide things that your clients actually need and want. One way to do this is to find out more about their experiences in things like discovery calls, that first point of contact that you have with a potential client. Something I do when I have discovery calls with Tutors Mastermind members is I always ask them, what kind of group coaching have you ever taken in the past? And if they've got some experience, then I ask them what they liked about it and what they didn't like about it. That way, I can bear it in mind as I grow the mastermind and as I develop my business in general. As a tutor, if say something isn't quite going well, like your student isn't motivated, then that's a really good point to start having a conversation with them and their parents. And one of the questions I would ask is, what can I do to make this better? What can I do to improve the situation? That way, you're getting real feedback, you're finding out what you're doing well and what you can improve, which means you can apply it to other situations. Now, of course, that makes your clients feel better supported and it makes your delivery much stronger. And when those techniques that you develop work, you can then tell that story of the transformation of how you took that student from point A to point B. And that's a much more effective way of proving that you're good at what you do rather than just telling people. My next tip is to open yourself to really honest feedback. It can be really hard to hear, but this information is like gold dust. So if you have a client base, ask them what kind of things that you can improve about what you're already doing. Ask your students as well. You'll find often that they're very small things that don't take a long time to implement, but they make everything that you're delivering much stronger. Another really good tip is to ask potential clients who don't become customers, so they say that, sorry, this isn't for me, to ask them what led them to making that decision. Again, this information might be hard to hear, and sometimes it might just be something isn't quite right and there's nothing you can do about it. But sometimes it might give you a few tips that helps you have stronger discovery calls and helps you convert clients much faster. You could also set up anonymous surveys every now and again so that people feel really comfortable giving you honest feedback. And if you have something like a Facebook group, every now and again you can run some polls. And if you're putting content out there regularly, a really good way to find out the lay of the land is to ask your audience questions and present your opinion. And maybe they'll disagree with your opinion. Welcome that disagreement. Learn from your clients because they are the best people to inform you of what you can do better, which only makes everything stronger for potential clients. My next tip is to have really strong onboarding and exits. It's something I spoke about in this video. But when I onboard a new student, I always send them a welcome pack. It means that they feel supported from day one. And you could even do something like an onboarding call so that you're meeting the student and the parent from day one, you're setting out the expectations, and you're making them feel really comfortable. And when someone leaves you, you could write something like a very short report to show them what they can continue doing and to celebrate the progress they've made. You could have a one-off exit conversation with a student and the parent. And the important thing is to celebrate progress and keep it really upbeat and really positive. And my next tip is to encourage customers to return to you and to recommend you. It could be that you've taught a student and later on, a few years down the line, their sibling needs help as well. So have something in place. It could be a Facebook group, it could be an email newsletter where you can still stay on their radar and potentially keep even helping them. And this is really useful for clients who aren't really sure whether they want to go for your services or not. It's a really good way to keep leads warm. Something like a YouTube channel even could be really useful because that way you can continue teaching, you can demonstrate how you teach, and it's something that can just keep that conversation going and keep that relationship going for much longer. It also gives clients something really tangible that they can share with people that they're recommending rather than just your website. It means that strangers who are being recommended can actually again see how you're teaching and achieve micro wins just from watching your content or reading your content. So these 4 tips are low effort but have a really high impact. They can really help you improve your business so that you're creating clients who create other clients. If you want a little more, then take a look at this video.